hope you are enjoying the tunage as we are getting ready for the preseason debut of the ISRL. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat, calling all the action here tonight. We have the schedule, which is sliding by your screen at any given moment. Getting ready for the Kansas 50 laps of fun. And we got a good crowd here tonight for the ISRL here on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All right, let's bring you in. First off, thank you, A. Snyder, for the follow. I believe yet again, if I'm not mistaken. Little Red Creek, subscribing again, making it happen, paying my bills. Appreciate that. Cheers to you. All right. Let's get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first broadcast of the Independent Sim Racing League, the ISRL. And tonight we are warming up the engines with the Kansas 50. Now, let me tell you something. Preseason races are a lot like drunk karaoke. Nobody's winning a Grammy, but somebody is definitely embarrassing themselves, and I cannot wait to watch it happen. The real action kicks off October 7th at Auto Club with the In-N-Out 160, but for now, we get to watch 30 dudes try to convince themselves that a 50-lap race at Kansas doesn't matter. Yeah, sure, buddy, and my grandma doesn't count blackjack winnings in her Bible. These guys are about to drive like their Tinder matches waiting in victory lane. I'm your captain for this broadcast, Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat, and I could not be more excited to launch this brand new league. A whole set of new drivers, a whole new batch of chaos, and me screaming into the mic like I just stubbed my toe on a Lego. And listen, you just don't have to hear me on Twitch. That's right, The Horseboat has gone multi-platform, baby. Again, we are now on TikTok, we are on YouTube, and of course, Twitch.tv. So again, if you're hanging out in any of those channels, be sure to subscribe, whatever the fuck you want to do with that. But again, follow, like, or subscribe, or don't, but then I'll assume you listen to Nickelback unironically. The season, now I'm going to revert back to the ISRL. This season is going to be wild. New rivalries, new heartbreaks, and new memes, and I get to call every second of it. The ISRL is off the damn dock, and the Horseboat is full throttle in uncharted waters. So buckle up, grab a beer, hide your kids, hide your wives, and let's make some noise for the Kansas 50. This is the Independent Sim Racing League, and I can already smell the wrecks from here. Now, we got L. Rob. Hello, welcome back. Let's go, William Robin, supporting the husband. She's into social media quite a bit, too. Thank you for coming out again. Race 1, Week 1, the In-N-Out 160. Next week with the real debut of the ISRL. Let's take you down trackside as we've only got a couple minutes to spare. Get you high in the sky with the meandyourmom.com blimp cam. Again, new league doesn't mean the sponsorship changes. She is always down to give us the love that we deserve. And if you saw, I'll bring you back in the booth one more time. Sorry, my bad. If you are into the ISRL, we've got 3 shirts to give away throughout the season. Next week will be your first chance. Again, you got to be in the lobby to be eligible for that. Again, you're going to get a t-shirt, you're going to get some stickers, and a classic car from yours truly. Again, with the ISRL sponsored by TH Designs, we are making it happen here and having some fun with that. Again, this shirt is awesome. I love it. Guys at the ISRL, I met Ryan Robertson personally about, going about 2 months ago now. These guys are doing their final laps, and we'll get down pit side here. If I can, and if it'll let me, there we go. Ooh, I like that even better. But as we talk about this a little bit more, a new season, you're going to see a lot of familiar faces out there. But again, reverting back, hanging out with Ryan Robertson, exchanged some T-shirts. He is very excited. Again, Ryan Robertson, the president of this esteemed guild here for the ISRL. Again, Next Gen Cup cars. 50 laps here tonight. They get 1 fast repair. Again, they believe, like Spider-Man, everybody gets 1. They believe in that firmly. Oh, we got some love in the likes in the TikTok. Thank you very much for that. Again, it's more of a raw feed there. Again, appreciate the support there. Bednars, L. Rob, Michael, Mark Harris. Again, we're over on Twitch.tv or YouTube. Just look up X Horseboat X. You'll get the footage that everybody else is seeing with a nice overlay on it. I'll figure it out someday with TikTok. I'm new to the scene there, but appreciate the support and at least coming in to check it out. Again, this is Nate Fuller in the 13. Got a beautiful, I believe, golf-themed design. Got the Horseboat and Friends Golf on the rear corner panel. We'll get a good shot of that later. Shameless self-promotion. These guys are going to park it and get ready for some action. I hope you guys are excited as I am. It's been a good month off. I'm not going to lie. It was nice. I'll hang out with you guys while they get ready for qualifying. But it has been a nice month off getting set up for this. Again, you're not seeing everything yet as far as the broadcast goes. I've got some tricks up my sleeve. Oh, we're going to see some of that back in that ass up for sure tonight. At Kansas, we're going to get one. But we are just about set for qualifying. Again, a lot of familiar faces. You'll see from around different leagues. Some of these guys are from Gear. Some of these guys, where I don't know where the hell they came from. But again, racing all across. It looks like qualifying is going to take place. And let's start it off right with the president, Ryan Robertson. We'll turn down this music here a little bit. In that Mountain Dew number 16 Ford Mustang. I cannot tell you how excited he was to get this thing kicked off. Going into lap 1 for qualifying. Taking that middle to high lane, kind of running the beat of the track a little bit. Well, in the middle of it, I should say. On the backstretch, going into 3. Diving down. Again, this corner, you got to worry about getting a little too free. Now, I have not driven these cars since the latest update. First lap for Ryan is a 30.07. He is the fastest and on the pole at this momento. Andrew Sanford with a 30.12, Jeremy Usherman with a 31.4, Nathan Fuller a 31.5, and Robert Rosello Jr. with a 30.16. Ryan Robertson, the big dog at the moment, coming out of 3 and 4. Going across that finish line. 30.18, not good enough to top his best lap. But the man that helped build this is your pole sitter right now. Let's go to a person I haven't spoken to in a while, Landon Bednar's. First lap, good enough for 11 with a 30.47. Going around the high side of the track. Seems like that's the MO there around turn 1 and 2 from what I can tell so far. I'm gonna drink my beer and shut the hell up. Yeah, stream, I love it. Got a new internet provider, so that helps. Crossing the finish line for lap 2. Going to be 30.77. Not good enough. Not good enough. 13. William Robbins got a 30.36. Landon Farmer with a 30.33. Let's talk to Michael James in the 9 Oasis Chevrolet Camaro. Looks like going around for his first lap. See what he's got. He's right on board. Looks like a 30.28. Good enough for 8th at the moment. And that Flem Dogs branded machine, that is a very familiar, looks like from the 8 of Matthew Fleming. 9's got it too. That looks pretty sharp. Riding the high side out of 3 and 4. What that mouth do? Going across the start-finish line, 30.37. It seems like everybody's first lap is the way to be. If they can do it, they will. All right, let's see. Ooh, Mike DeWalt in the 5. DeWalt Atomic XR Toyota Camry. You may know him from the Gears Cup Series. That is such a shitty view, and I hit it every time. Backstretch for the 5. Again, this should be a pretty competitive race, all things considered. A lot of good drivers in this field, as I'm surveying it. Ooh, DeWalt gets a little loosey-goosey. Gonna shut it down from there with a 30.52. Adam Boughton, bow wow, in the 94, coming around for his first lap, I believe, as we are getting close to the end. And he was already slowing down, so that tells me we are done. Let's get Mutombo'd. All right, I'm going to make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. We're going to do a grid walk here just shortly. Getting my warm-up, too. It's been a minute. But I'm super excited to get this underway again. Next week, we will have it here, locked and loaded. We're playing for real this time for the In-N-Out 160. Again, mark that on your calendar. October 7th, the inaugural season kicks off here for the ISRL. Right here on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. I cannot wait to call that action. Again, tonight you're not getting the whole dealio, right? You're only getting a little taste. Well, let's give you a little taste. Let's go down and get ready to call this one. Grid walk coming your way. All right, on the front row, we have the 16 of Ryan Robertson. Outside of him, the 95 of Anthony Ludi and the 213 Simware CEO Man. Number 37, inside of row 2 for Andrew Samford. And outside of him, the number 3 of Jeremy Eshelman. In row 3, we have the 13 of Nathan Fuller and the 24 of Robert Russello Jr. In row 4, we have the 11 of Min Hang and the 9 of Michael James. And now you lost me, because everybody took off. Again, that's the fun part about warm-ups. I can yell at people later. It's going to be awesome. But again, 50 laps here tonight, one fast repair. They're going to have to pit at least once. Meeks, what's up? Again, you are watching the Kansas 50 right here for the ISRL on twitch.tv, YouTube, and TikTok. T-Meeks, you're working late. That sucks. We are about ready to get it on. Pace car is off. Flagman ready to roll.
Green.
Kansas 50 is going green, green, green for the Independent Sim Racing League. Everybody off to a good start coming out of 1 and 2. Ryan leading the way down the backstretch. You got Robertson, Sanford, Fuller, Ludi, and Hang, your top 5, and we already got damage in the back.
How was your forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did?
Holy shit, and guess what? You're about to get the first instant replay. Let's back that ass up and see what we can see on the ISRL instant replay. All right, I believe this is where the shit went down. So we're going to start it right here and see what happens. Oh, yeah, the 28, 63 going for a ride, and then Mike DeWalt and the 51 getting together. Alex Tilley. So, again, let's back that up. Looks like Henry Kaloff involved. William Robbins, Mike DeWalt. Let's get a blimp cam shot here. All right, let's see what we can see. And it looks like 63 and the 28 get together. 84. 5 taking the 63 for a little bit of a ride, but he kind of had nowhere to go. We're going to back that up again. Looks like, pay attention now to the 28 and the 63. 63 of Henry Kaloff. And the 28, I don't know who that is. Number is not corresponding right now with what's on my stuff, so he's not going to get his name called. Lucky for him. Yeah, it looks like 5 gets up there, and then the 51 of Tilly just bangs doors with DeWalt. And then these guys, I thought they were going to connect for a third time. But that's what we have in that Gears, ooh, yikes, ISRL instant replay. It's going to take me a minute. Ryan Robertson leads us down early on for that first caution. Again, good thing it's preseason here, because there is a lot of stuff that needs to take place. It looks like even iRacing numbers are going to have to get fixed, I believe, but we'll get there someday. I don't know. And everybody's got to update their stuff on their end, my end, everybody's end. It looks like Ryan is going to be the lead. Let's see if we can get in on a conversation here.
I'll take the inside, Stanford.
Ryan, are you here? You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so pole sitter right now doing a great job. Again, it's early, as we all know. How are you feeling? And more importantly, how's everybody else feeling after that first wreck?
No, there hasn't been really much talk after that, but for me to get the pole, I was surprised. I don't know where that came from, but
yeah,
of course it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's how you finish, right? But yeah, congratulations on the pole here in the preseason. We'll let you get back to it. I just wanted to know your thoughts for 10 seconds.
Appreciate it, Tom.
You are welcome. Again, 10 seconds is all I need. Just kidding. 32 seconds. All right, pace car lights are off, and you know what that means. We're going to get back to it for the Kansas 50 for the ISRL.
Piss in the ass! Piss coming from my ass!
Ryan Robertson, Andrew Sanford, Anthony Ludi, Nathan Fuller, Jeremy Eshelman, Min Hang, Robert Rosello Jr., Matthew Fleming, Landon Farmer, and Nicholas Van Emert getting ready to kick this thing off yet again. And it's time to get back racing in the meandyourmom.com restart zone. Bada bing, bada boom, the Kansas 50 is back to green flag action. So let's watch the back of this field and see how they get up to speed. Oh, the 28 William Robbins, excuse me. Sorry. That's hilarious. Oh, banging off the wall. A few of those guys. There's a newcomer in the 39, John Fenoy. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But we got 3 wide between Anthony Ludi, Matthew Fleming, and Brad Gutierrez. But Brad's going to pull out in front. And while we're talking, Nathan Fuller going for the lead right now. And he's got it. He has cleared Ryan. And now it's Fuller, Robertson, Sanford, your top 3 at the moment. It's right on board with the 37 of Andrew Sanford. That liquid death Ford Mustang dives to the inside. Made quick work of Ryan Robertson, but he's trying to fight back, but we have another caution. Henry Kaloff goes off the track. Alex Tilley, William Robbins, Adam Bowden. Looks like Jeremy Escherman involved as well. Matthew Fleming has crashed. Let's see what the hell happened. Whoa, John Fenoy giving him the what's for right away. Let's see what 3 and 4 has in store. Looks like he started to get tight. Took Fleming for a ride, put him in the wall, and then boom, Eshelman, Robbins, and I would believe fellow teammate in the 9 of Michael James getting involved. LeBron James. Let's back that up again. Again, we're already in mid-stroke there when let's see what happens. Now, again, nobody's questioning, it looks like, I don't think anybody would do that on purpose, right? I don't think so. I mean, shit happens when you party naked. But just made Fleming eat it. Josh Cole then bangs into 39. 39 gets a piece. Eshelman just eats shit. William Robbins, and his car literally comes off the fucking ground. That's amazing. And the 9 of Michael James, LeBron James, is having to suffer teammate on teammate action. At least that's what it looks like. Can't call it a hate crime.
And it's gone.
But Nathan Fuller, what's not gone is the lead in that Father's 13. Again, I want to put out some more content. He is a great golfer for the Horseboat and Friends Tour. He golfs over there. Meeks, I hope you and Robbins both plan on getting in on that. We're going to do some more streaming with that as we go forward. Getting into the holiday season, I will definitely do some VR golf. As we are getting re-racked. Again, excellent. We have a few golfers on the tour that are in this lobby right now in the race. Let's talk about the race. Again, Nathan Fuller, Andrew Sanford going to be on the front row. Min Hang, Ryan Robertson, row 2. Brad Gutierrez and Anthony Ludi, row 3. Row 4 is going to be Robert Rosello Jr. and Josh Cole with Christopher Plaglise and Landon Bednarz rounding out your top 10. Hell yeah, that sounds great. Flagship showing up and wrecking out. Hey, it happens. B Gaming says, I feel like trash. You look like trash. You should pull over. Kidding aside, Brad, you're the man. We love you. Got to get a game of Repo in. Haven't played that in a long time. But again, back to the race at hand. 13's going to lead us down.
Green flag.
Let's get it on. Kansas 50 back at it right here, right now. Wow, it looks like Sanford came down right away, couldn't complete the pass, and now it's 3 wide for third between the 11, the 84, and the 16. Brad Gutierrez, when he's not pulling towards us, he's passing other cars. Again, with his profession, I think he'd pull those like candy. But Fuller, Gutierrez, and Sanford, your top 3, with Robertson and Hang, your top 5. It is getting hot and spicy. And a big shout out to Rob Rossello Jr. That is a beautiful car. The little Creek Chevrolet. And we'll get you. And go give this guy a follow. Little Creek 860 over on Twitch. Driving in the ISRL. Nathan Fuller pulling away, though. He is on his horse and trying to pull away right now. Brad Gutierrez not letting him out of his sights completely, but you can tell that Fuller is a bull on parade right now. Let's take a look around back. Looks like the 95 and the 12 are banging. Well, it's technically the 16 because he hasn't changed numbers yet with his car. Josh Cole also in that 43 Coors Light. Like I'm drinking tonight. Keeping it real just inside the top 10. And then you got the 51 CarQuest Auto Parts of Alex Tilley that says, hey man, I run generic iRacing numbers. I keep it real. Good for you, Alex Tilley. Oh, we got a little issue. Mr. Ryan Robertson coming up the track. Looks like he is going to be okay. But that looked chaotic for what it was. Again, these drivers, and you see them here on the track, and you're like, hey, man, what the hell? I saw these guys crash out. They get one fast repair. In this league, that is okay. See the 5 of Mike DeWalt. Cruising around, having a good time. He's kind of like preseason football. He's not trying to tip his hand too much. Let these other kids have a day, as it were. But Nathan Fuller, Min Hang, Andrew Sanford, Robert Rossello Jr., and Josh Cole, your top 5. Cole is moving. Michael James with Landon Farmer all over his ass. And Farmer doing the weird shit this season. Oh, and we got action. The X is around. Mike DeWalt feeds him a dish of a shit sandwich. And he comes back up the track. Who does that? Simply stunning. Wow. Wow. That's all I got to say, folks. Oh, baby. Let's just see what happened from the blimp cam, because it looks like Farmer was riding the top just fine. Oh, and it looks like I think DeWalt got a little tight there. Fenoy? That's his fucking name? Yeah, John Fenoy getting in it, and then they hit again. Like, what is this? We need to put it back. There we go. Slow it down. We got to back it up a little further. This is inappropriate. There we go. So it looks like, yeah, he slides up in the wall, and I think DeWalt just didn't catch that in time. Robbins narrowly escaping. Oh, and then Fenoy getting his nose damaged. That's ultimately going to screw them both. But then Farmer coming back up the track. which was amazing. Like, who expected that? Like, he's like, oh shit, here I come. He's just letting it roll. Wow. That's funny. And it looks like there's multiple drivers pitting.
Wiener, 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 wiener.
It was a veiny move. I'll give him that. Again, we are almost halfway. And again, if you're hanging out, thank you for that. Again, this is the first, this is a preseason race. Getting a little warm up. This is like a get to know you. Like, you show up at one of those weird, Christmas gatherings you might not want to go. Or one of those retreat things where just to get to know your coworkers. To me, that's pretty weird. I mean, it's all right to talk to your coworkers outside of work sometimes, but I don't know, man. Appreciate the love out there. Looks like Mrs. Ally and El Rob in the TikTok world. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate that. Oh, I got my first. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're still in here, but that's the first thing I've ever been sent, so I appreciate that. Nicholas Van Hebert, Matthew Fleming, William Robbins, Min Hang, Nathan Fuller, Andrew Sanford, Landon Bednars, Robert Rossello Jr., Josh Cole, and Alex Tilley. Rounding out your top 10. And appreciate that. You guys are awesome over on the TikTok side. Little Red Creek 860 supporting the channel with another sub. The guy just goes out and crushes it every time I get on here for racing. So I appreciate all the love and support. But we got the 4 and the 8 with a date at the start-finish line, or I should say in the restart zone. As we get back to green flag action. Again, this is the preseason race, the Kansas 50. Right here on the Horseboat Network, I should say. Let's go. Let's go.
Green flag.
Restart zone, and we are back after it for the Kansas 50. Nearly halfway home. Van Ebert coming out of the woodwork, take the lead. And I'll hang out here with you while I call the race. Oh, we got action. William Robbins and Min Hang. Robbins getting tossed into the wall. Josh Cole now getting loose on the bottom. Wow. If I am Robbins, I'm a little upset about that. But again, it's the preseason. Can't get too rowdy about it. But damn, that is unfortunate. They stay green as we hit 25 to go. You have Nicholas Van Hebert, Rob Rossello Jr., Matthew Fleming, Nathan Fuller, and Min Hang. Let's ride on board with the 11-inch designs, Min Hang. It is getting a little spicy, and I think that's the kind of how we like it here. riding on board with Henry Kalhoff, sitting in 10th currently. Having a good run after some early action. Another guy, big shout out here, Chris Pugliese in that 42 Pepsi Chevrolet Camaro, red, white, and very blue. The drink I used to love and enjoy. Out here doing good. Running in 12th. He started 18th. 6 spots from where he began. But between Landon Bednarz and Landon Bednarz and Nicholas Van Hebert, who both started plus 10 right now where they have started. The man we're going to call out here is Alex Tilley in the 51. He started 21st, now has moved up all the way up into 9th, and he couldn't be blinkier. And while we looked away for just a moment, the lead has changed. Van Hebert has retired back into 4th and losing ground. Nathan Fuller is now your leader yet again. A little interruption, and we got a big crash. We had a little bit of interruption there. My kid had to ask me a question there. 20 laps to go, and we got another caution. Looks like Nicholas Van Hebert is involved in the wreck, your former leader. So let's back that ass up and see what we can see on the Independent Sim Racing League instant replay. All right, and it looks like he was already a little bit loose, so let's back it up a little bit further. This must have been what happened a couple laps prior. He's been loose. That's how he lost the lead, and he rapidly dropped fast, taking that inside lane, hitting that white line, getting him loose, just diving underneath it just a second, and he's trying to keep it together, locking it up. Oh, dear Lord. And he was able to save it, but spinning around, he goes. But then it sounds like we've got something else that happened, too. Looks like Min Hang has crashed. Hang slowing down. Looks like for the caution, I believe. Oh. He just said, I'm leaving. That's what happened. I can understand that. Tonight's been a little bit rough for our drivers, but they are working on it. New league, new people. Shenanigans among us. Can appreciate all the love and support here tonight, hanging out in the streams, wherever you may be. Appreciate the support again. First real time going across 3 different platforms and crushing the stream quality. Feels great. Nathan Fuller out in front here. Question is, could he lead it home? Rob Rosella right there with that little Creek 860 Chevrolet Camaro. Again, that 24 car looking really good. Really good. I see some of the creativity in some of these guys' designs and the work they have put in. It just looks great. Now, some of these obviously are pre-made schemes that they just downloaded and popped in, but some of these guys have put work into their schemes. They appreciate being unique. And for me, I love it. I love seeing what other drivers come up with week to week. Like the 13 car. Got that nice horse boat and friends golf. Let's see if I can get that. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, barely. It's right there. You can see it. Red, white, and blue. Holding true. Hopefully he can come home with the victory here tonight. I'm not biased. I'm not. But he looks really good. Oh, Rob, thank you so much. This stream looks great. Honestly, it feels fantastic to actually be able to stream and enjoy it. All right, so we have Nathan Fuller, Rob Rosello Jr., Matthew Fleming, Andrew Sanford, Landon Bednarz, Henry Kalhoff, Jeremy Eschman, Adam Boughton, Landon Farmer, and Ryan Robertson rounding out the top 10 as we get set for green flag action, hopefully to the end. Getting ready in the restart zone. The Kansas 50 is
Green
back
flag.
on. Oh, shit!
Caution, caution. Bud, give me status on your car there.
I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
Wow. I think we all saw it.
And it's gone.
I can't believe that. I'm at a loss for words.
What? Oh no!
Here we go. Let's play it in full time. And I think he money shifted. Yeah, I don't know. Boom. Just holy fuck. Oh man. I don't know what else to say. Anybody in the chat have anything to say? Cause yeah. That was really, really funny. He's in the stream. Oh my god. We're gonna replay it one more time. Let's back that ass up.
Don't be rude.
Alright, I won't. I'm gonna slow it down. Getting some TV time anyways. Again, go subscribe and follow over on Twitch. Little Red Creek 860 _ 860. You see him in the chat here on Twitch. Really, really good stuff. I don't know if that was just content or what you were doing there, but miraculous. L. Rob followed him just for that. Look at that. See? See, Rob? You got it. You got it.
Why are you the way that you are?
I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's his shtick. You're gonna have to ask him on his channel, but that was really, really funny. That was awesome.
Nice cock. Perfect.
Doesn't get much better than that. Trying to finish this damn race, everyone. Again, no interviews. We're not doing that anytime or tonight. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing more interviews. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it low key. Trying to finish this one off. Again, less than 20 to go. Nathan Fuller, the favorite right now. Outside of him is going to be Matthew Fleming, Henry Kalhoff in third. Outside of row 2 is going to be 3 of Jeremy Eschman, the 94 of Adam Boughton and Landon Farmer. And then you have Chris Pugliese, Michael LeBron James, Nicholas Van Hebert, and Brad Gutierrez rounding out your top 10. Doesn't get any sexier than that. Oh, baby! All right. Again, closing laps of the preseason race. Again, next week, we will be live, same bat time, same bat channel, for the In-N-Out 160, week 1 of 15 for the ISRL right here on Twitch.tv, YouTube, and TikTok. Check it out.
Green flag.
And we are back to green flag action here at Kansas. And these guys should be able to ride to the end. Got a couple drivers. Oh, we already got it. Holy shit. They cannot get off of each other, and it is fantastic. Let's make it for a long night, though. Let's back it up and see what we can see, because that was just pure chaos. Looks like a few of these drivers trying to have their cake and eating it too. And that is unfortunate. Yeah, you see Robbins there getting involved. Ludi already in the wall. Back it up, see. Yeah, like he was trying to shred the gnar there. And it was already just pure fucking chaos. Yeah, just got clipped. Oh, look at that. Good awareness to try to keep it on. Yeah, just didn't do anything too damaging to the car. T Meeks just gave out a sub. Too bad it wasn't to L Rob. It's kind of funny. Oh, shit. Meeks coming through in the clutch. Now, I will say, L Rob, you can watch this shit on YouTube with the same overlay without commercials, I believe. So there is multiple outlets now. I am on YouTube, I am on TikTok, and I am on Twitch. I appreciate the support on Twitch, but I am trying to branch out as well, per the request of Gears Racing League, to go onto YouTube. So I've made that happen here with a little bonus to TikTok. The fuck? Give me my money back. It's at XHorseboatX. You can watch it there with all the same overlays, same everything. So you can watch it over there. Sorry to waste your money, but I appreciate the sub. If I could reject it, I would and give you your money back. Looks like Landon Farmer getting a lap back. All right. Nathan Fuller, Henry Kalhoff, Michael James, Brad Gutierrez, Andrew Samford, Nicholas Van Emert, Ryan Robertson, Landon Bednar, Josh Cole, and Robert Rossello Jr., which I hope this is the final time, because we are inside of 10 to go. We have 8 left when we get to the start-finish line. Meeks, I appreciate your support either way, man. You guys are great. Everybody at Flagship kicks ass. And I'm excited to see how you compete in the ISRL. Again, Fuller leading us to the Camry. Restart zone, and we are back after it. And 95 now in the wall. Hitting John Fenoy. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? And just up into the wall. Well. Trying to get back up to the line in time, slowed down enough, and 95 just went up into him. 39 had nothing to do with that, nowhere to go. I'm sure Ludi feels bad about that. Again, this is why we're doing this. So this is to get the rust out, the bumps off. I don't know what. But anyway, and just boom, up into the wall. Not going to kill either one of them, I don't believe. But just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. While we have a minute, we'll transition over. October 7th, 2025. That is when the real action kicks off. Race 1 of 15, the In-N-Out 160 at Auto Club, sponsored by Independence Motorsports. And again, broadcasted right here on the Horseboat Network. And I'm told they are going to speed this thing along. Again, this is just preseason anyway, but let's take a look real quick at what we've got lined up. We've got Auto Club, Phoenix, Kansas, Atlanta, Indianapolis, Dover, Charlotte, Pocono, Las Vegas, Talladega, Michigan, Watkins Glen, Nashville, Daytona, and we wrap it up February 3rd at Homestead. Circle that 1216 at Talladega. That is going to be sponsored by yours truly. But here we are. Going to get back after it. This was a quickie caution. I love that. I don't know if that's going to be all the time, but I simply love that. Pace car lights are off. Pace car is going to hit the deck. Nate Fuller, Henry Kaloff going to lead us off, hopefully, to what is the final caution of the night. Green, green, green for the Kansas 50. Coming across the line is going to be 5 laps to go. But if this is a little preview of how the tension will be, I am here for it. Maybe not to the point where everybody is wrecking, but I am here for the competitiveness. Oh, look at these two guys. Christopher Please, Landon Farmer, door to door. That was pretty wild, if I should say so myself. 4 laps to go. 3 wide right here, and this is inside the top 10. Fuller. Leading the way. He has been a good car all night long. Brad Gutierrez used to finishing second. He could pull it off here tonight, though. Let's see if this is going to be anything. I want to see what happens after the race, so we're gonna watch that. Two laps to go. A lot of action right here. This is where it seems to be heavy. And Nathan Fuller is going to take the white flag here one more time around Kansas. Nathan Fuller, Brad Gutierrez, Nicholas Van Hemert, Michael LeBron James, Andrew Sanford, your top 5. It is hot and heavy. Again, we're going to pay attention to what happens post-race here, but Nathan Fuller coming around for the final time. Brad's going to try to give him the business. Won't get close enough. Your winner of the Kansas 50 is Nathan Fuller. Yeah. Your winner of the Kansas 50 is Nathan Fuller. Let's see what happens back here. Yeah, these guys are getting into it. Yeah, let's see what happened here. Oh my. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. I knew this shit was gonna happen. Wow. Had a feeling. But we're gonna let Nathan Fuller burn it down. DD King with 55 bits. Giving out the biddies. I'm not showing you my titties.
Piss in the ass! Piss coming from my ass!
Again, the father's Toyota Camry Horse, Boat, and Friends Tour sponsored race machine. Your winner tonight of the preseason race for the Kansas 50. Again, appreciate everybody's support and coming out here. Appreciate the support across the streams. I don't monitor the live stream for the YouTube, but I think I should probably start. That's where people are going to go. Daniel D3 says, what up? I can't wait to get iRacing. Me neither, man. I hope you do soon. We need to get Double D in the league. But tonight, Nathan Fuller, your winner of the Kansas 50. Again, I want to point out a quick reminder for everyone. Next week, October 7th, it's the In-N-Out 160, sponsored by Independence Motorsports. Be here and enjoy racing action all winter long. We will be here to provide that to you. Again, for everybody at the ISRL, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat, wishing you a wonderful work week. And again, we will be back for the inaugural debut of the ISRL at Auto Club. Again, the In-N-Out 160 sponsored by Independence Motorsports right here on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Again, thank you for watching, and give the ISRL a follow on X and on YouTube. Good night, everybody.